What's good, superstars? Back with another Veve video. You got superstar Joe. You got superstar Rob. You got superstar Eagle Eyes in the building. How's it going, guys?
No.
He's blocking. He's blocking. I can't get through. Guys, if you are new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post or whenever we go live with people from the Veve team, from any of the teams of the projects that we cover. This should be a really fun one. We're going to learn a lot about the Discord and the future of the community with Eagle Eyes here. Also, you can become a VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button underneath the video. Get one of these stars next to your name. Access to all our perks, spreadsheets, first dibs on merch, and a star in the universe at the end of every single month we give away to one of you guys in the VIP program. So Eagle Eyes, thank you so much for coming on the channel to answer some of the questions that we have. And we can't wait to dive deep into the community of Veve and where we see this going from here.
Yeah, no problem, man. Go. Let's do this. I'm excited. Thank you for having me.
Anybody watching, make sure you give Eagle Eyes a follow. You can find him on X here. So he probably connected already to a lot of people you already follow, but it's at Eagle Eye EY and then some number 74. So you can watch back this video and find that. Why do you? I always wondered, why do you wear this mask? I mean, you could wear a lot of different masks. Why the hawk?
So I started. I've been collecting trading cards my whole life. Magic, Pokemon, all these things, and then I got it. I love sports, so I started collecting basketball cards, and I started like sniping stuff at 3 o'clock in the morning on eBay and stuff. And my friends just kind of gave me the nickname Eagle Eyes, and then I just I kind of took it like an avatar type thing and just started having fun with it and going to events and stuff and having fun with it.
So there's the truth to the market sniper, right?
I was gonna say it goes with the Veve market there. So
yeah, it just blended right in. Yeah.
So how did you end up so involved with the Veve Discord? Like what happened that you ended up becoming involved with Veve in the first place?
So like I said, I still collect basketball cards now. So I got it kind of took me down the rabbit hole to like NBA Top Shots.
Okay.
From NBA Top Shots, I learned what an NFT was, and YouTube kind of, and then all of a sudden there's a Batman NFT, and then it kind of, I just went into Veve. I went for the drop Nightwing, and then that Nightwing drop was a nightmare. I didn't get it, and ever since I didn't get it, it kind of felt like when you open a booster pack of cards and then like you get nothing in the pack, So from that moment, I knew I was like, oh my goodness, they got me. Like I'm hooked.
Yeah, you were hooked. Yeah, so then I guess you were just posting in. Did they have a Discord at the time? Like
yeah, they had just opened the Discord, and they were doing stages like event stages, like the AMAs and stuff were there before, and then Reese was there in a stage, and he was just inviting people up, and I kind of just went up there, and at the end of the little event, there's this thing called Clubhouse Moderator, which at that time, it only meant that I could like get on stage without raising my hand. So, so every time that somebody opened the stage, I would just get on the stage and just talk. I was like so excited. I was actually really... I was suffering from sciatic nerve pain for a long time, and so I was kind of bedridden during the time of that I found Veve. So I just spent a lot of time in the Discord, and there was always fighting and stuff, and I was always like the peacemaker and everybody kumbaya type guy. So yeah, that's kind of how I got involved in the Discord, and then they asked me to be a moderator, and I went to Anaheim. I met the team that first decon, and I've been hooked ever since, man. I just whatever they've ever needed, carrying boxes, whatever they needed, I was there to help with. A smile on my face, just excited to be like anywhere near the team and stuff.
Very cool, very cool. So I guess Rob has the Discord pulled up here, and when we first got into Veve, I mean, we got in like. Not the earliest. We got in around like October, November of 2021. So obviously that was like 7-8 months after like the real big, I guess the first influx of people. But even then, the Discord was a lot less than we see now. Like, obviously, there's a lot going on. I know from our experience with the community that a lot of people kind of scared of it because there's so much going on and they don't know where to start. So that's a part of the big reason why we want to do this video with you, is maybe you can give an explanation of all the different sections. Rob can go through it kind of section by section, almost as like a video tutorial. I know you were explaining to us, you have tutorials in there to explain all the sections, but if you don't want to sit down and listen to that, you can watch the visual here and then maybe something for you. So I think if people who watch this, you might find something that you really like here.
Yeah, so I guess the first thing I would say for anybody that's new, if you scroll all the way to the top of it says events. You see 13 events.
Mm-hmm.
So I would click there. So this is kind of like a TV guide type of thing, So these are we're having the unboxing for Funko on Saturday. Hopefully David makes it to that. That'll be pretty cool. If you guys have unboxed or done anything like that, you could come on stage and share that with us. Like we have that sip and paint. That is an art event that we have going on with Casey Collections. She's gonna be painting along with people in the Discord. And then like those are our drop shows right there. The Incredibles is coming on Friday. We're gonna have a cool giveaway for the drop show, and we're also starting a nice competition off there for the community for another giveaway. So I would go to the events and then click there and kind of like first see all the type of the events that are popping off.
Oh, so yeah, I didn't know Kate Collections was an artist. Is she? She's running it. I guess she's running the painting thing.
Well, so we have a community live stage, and that community stage, like let's say you guys want to have a space, like you can reserve it, and then like hold a space there.
Oh, interesting. Cool. That's pretty cool.
This Funko thing, like, can you share camera or is it just voice?
Yeah. So in the Discord, what's cool, like you could live stream like we are right now. You could share your screen.
Oh, very cool.
And on the stage as well, we're gonna be on there with video and unboxing these things there.
Very cool.
So Discord, like sometimes were you actually part of setting it up? I know it's pretty complicated. There's like a lot that goes into setting up Discord.
Yeah.
Did you have to learn it all, or did you have previous experience with this stuff?
I did not have previous experience. I'm a blue collar worker. I've worked all types of jobs my whole life. I've managed older, grumpy men. I've managed before, but not in this space. So I lean on a lot of people's expertise. I kind of have an idea, a vision, and I ask if it's possible. Like we have technicians, and you guys probably might not know him, but like Wild Hair, Breaker, Granola, Geomite, these people, like we're all like the technical side, and then there's like the entertainment side, then there's the creative side. So sometimes you have somebody that's a programmer, right? And then they're really good at what they do, but they don't really come up with a new like ideas. But if you come up with the idea and ask, is this possible? Then the programmer, like all of a sudden his mind goes crazy and starts telling you, yeah, you could do it. We could do it like this and like this. So yeah, we've worked together as a solid team, and all of us bring plenty of different expertise in different places.
Okay. What else we got here with the Discord? You can walk us through. So you have the events, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to verify, right, guys? You
have to verify yourself. I would just stop by the rules area. Like your title suggests. This is the beginner's guide to the Veveverse. So like I view this as the Veveverse. I've always viewed the Discord as a Veveverse. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's people from all time zones, events happening all the time, drop shows, giveaways, tournaments. Like there's just a bunch of stuff going on. So yeah, I would kind of look at this and see, and so you could get used to being in that type of community. A live community is different than posting something on social and then like reading comments and stuff. It's like back and forth. So yeah, I would stop by the rules, the VV 101s, the official links. Please, if you're out there, do not click any links. Links are, we all know what links could do. Just be careful out there as a community. We have the official links there so that you could click those. Like, don't click anything anybody DMs you. Those tutorials are there for if you need to revisit the that. So the tutorials, we have a tier 1 experience and tier 2 experience. So it's kind of like and then we'll do the tier 3 experience, tier 4 experience. So we're kind of going through that right now. That's a new little feature there. And then I would concentrate on the announcement section. So in the announcement section, we got the VV announcements. Those are usually made by Alex, and they're like VV centric, like big announcements that we need. The Discord announcements are more like events that we have, and like you guys are part of our content creators in there, so we do like a community boost to try to have the community back you guys and help support all the content creators and stuff like that. So we put that in the Discord announcements. Then we got the VV drop info. If you ever have to, like, whenever VV drops the article, we have this little section here. Then we got the VV social feed, the YouTube only announcements, and this is where we're getting into the fun stuff. The weekly sweepstakes every Tuesday at 5 minutes after the drop on Tuesday. We put the weekly sweepstakes. That's 3 random winners win every week. That's been going on for a while now.
Is this just the Discord one, or is this the one? Because I know you guys been doing it on all the platforms like YouTube and Twitter as well. Is Tuesdays just Discord, or is it?
Yeah, Tuesdays is the Discord, solely Discord. You come in here, you hit that little party hat emoji at the top. Like, if you scroll up a little bit, you'll see the little party hat. Oh, well, actually it's gone because somebody already won. But when I put the giveaway bot, there was like a little party hat. You click that and that's it. You enter, simple. It takes out 3 random people, and it's been going great. The drop show sweepstakes, that's we were able to do one for Coco. We're gonna do one for the Incredibles. Hopefully we could get more giveaways in these drop shows. The approvals are, it sucks like to go through all the back and forth and stuff, but we're getting there little by little.
So what's the difference between a drop show and a weekly sweepstakes? Like,
so the drop show, you would have to be at the actual drop show, the live event, and then we will randomly during the show put a giveaway bot in that channel, and it'll be 10 minutes. Like, the window is 10 minutes long. So if you're in the live event stage, then you'll have a better opportunity of getting it.
And it'll be the one from the day of the drop, whatever that drop is, or is it a random collectible?
So sometimes like the Coco one was for Coco because it got the approvals and everything went through. But sometimes it has to be random. I rather give something back than nothing.
So every drop you guys have a drop show for in the Discord, right?
Yeah, every single drop. We have 6 moderators that rotate around the week, and they have a drop show for every single drop. We just started doing the giveaways for the drop shows since the Coco, and hopefully this becomes like a every drop type of thing. So that's what we're working for.
So it makes sense if you're going to be going for a drop that you go into the drop show, because then you have a chance to win, whereas nowhere else you can really win anything, because right now we have no transfers or any of that. So you have a chance to win some VV collectibles if you're in the VV drop show. So that's something you guys might have not known. Yeah,
exactly. That's it's pretty big. The drop show is very important to me. That's kind of where I started off being in. I was in the drop shows with Granola all the time, and we'd play mini games. And so now it's evolved. The drop show is way more buttoned up. We have like automated games that were built in-house, automated trivia games, and it's just a different drop show now. But the mods have done a really great job with those drop shows.
And these giveaways you mentioned, are they? I guess they're one of the random ones of that are held back by Veve. One of those 50 that are held back.
The 50 random, yeah.
One of the 50 random. Okay. I think it's a great use of them for sure, because it brings more volume of people to the Discord. It gets more interaction, more community values. Being a part of a drop stream, you can actually talk with your friends and the rest of the community about what's going on at the time. So I think it's a great idea to add a giveaway. It just sweetens the deal to bring people in and have them actually show up for that drop event. You made a good point, Joe. You can actually win something if you're going to go for the drop anyways. Maybe, like you said, if you go for that drop, that Nightwing, and you didn't get it, maybe you'll win it. Who knows?
Yeah. You hit that emoji. I mean, it's randomly generated. It's completely fair. It's just been working really great, and we're as we scroll down, I'll tell you, there's more stuff.
You know how you get people hooked, Eagle. You know how you do that, right? You make a giveaway on the drop when you have 250 Miles Morales secret rares, and you say come to the drop show, and somebody's gonna win one of the held back Miles Morales, like something like that. I think that'll be like really, really big time for you guys, bringing people to really understand what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the approval process is another thing. And it's just, I know it's really crazy, guys. It's not easy.
But even Veve logos, like something that it could be VVIP, something like that. I think just like something that's really scarce that we know is probably going to be a grail. Probably a good idea to do one of those as a giveaway at some point.
Yeah. So we're working on when's the right time for something like that, because you just don't want to do a really big giveaway. And then every giveaway after that, people will always want something more, so we kind of have to like build it up,
There you go.
but definitely, yes, we're my priority is to get as much as I can out of the Veve wallet for the community. Like that's as a community manager, I need to keep the community happy, and we're trying to get as much as possible.
Yeah, that is definitely one great way of looking at it, because if you have that community first mentality, then one of the best ways to reward the community is through giveaways. So I'm with you. When with 50 held back, I don't see why one can't go to the drop show. I think that's a great way of doing it. Great idea.
So here is another important place, the support section. So if you have like simple troubleshooting issues with the app, or if you have Discord related issues, or you're trying to report a bot or fraudulent stuff that you see on the blockchain or something, you would go to the get help right there. You click get help, and you could either report a bot right there, or you could get live help. And that is, you'll get a moderator helping you right there live with whatever you need. If you need a book, you could also book like a tour with me. I have a tour tomorrow at 1:00. Somebody wanted a tour of the Discord, so you could
send them this video.
Yeah, you could book this, and then and I also I show them as much as I can, because like my perspective in the Discord, like there's more channels I could show them and more things. So here there's also the known issues channel. Granola and the team, they make sure to keep the known issues there. Then we got the help fact, OMI 101, the audio downloads.
So that known issues one, that might be something that people don't know about, because people might be complaining about the same thing. If they go check this list before submitting that ticket, they'll see if you guys are already aware of it. And that's a good thing to have. I didn't even know that existed. So.
I didn't know either. Like, look at this. Remember the whole thing about unable to redeem Marvel Iron Man promo code?
Yeah.
Who was it again that had that issue?
Steve Bass, but I think he figured it out.
He figured it says resolved now. So there you go. They have it tracked. Pretty good. Useful tool. That's a useful resource.
Yeah, we work really closely with the support team, and like they help us out tremendously. Granola does an excellent job keeping up with that. And then the audio downloads are the drops. Like you could listen back to the drop shows. We got feedback and venting. We funnel everybody in there to give us. We try to keep that out of the rest of the server.
We got some venting right here from good old Ronnie Light.
Yeah, Ronnie Lido. He's a resident artist of our server.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have, like I said, when I talked to you guys earlier, like, not everybody needs to be happy. But I'm working on it, and I would love to. I'll help however I can to make you happier. But as long as people are respectful, then we don't have a problem. So yeah, then so there's another chat called the welcome chat. You guys can't see it right now because you're already past tier 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So then was part of the general chat. Like this is all the general section right now coming up. And basically, yeah, this is just the market that you can put market listings if you want, if you're trying to sell stuff. If you click market listings really quick, you'll see like people are putting their stuff that they're trying to sell there, you know.
I remember the market chat is one of my favorite chats there. Like when we were using the Discord a little bit more often. Yeah, that one. You have the general chat, which is like goes over everything, but then you have the market chat where you talk about like, oh, this collectible's on the move. This, so it's really fun chat to be in over there.
Yeah, the market chat's a little wild in our community. we love them there. Yeah, we got the community vaults. This is where people share pictures, their AR pictures, and they get automatic VXP for every picture that they send.
What is that VXP? Is that to rank up your tier?
Yeah, so VXP is the VVXP, so it makes you rank up in tiers. As you rank up, different channels open, different sections. So once you reach tier 2, the fan zones open up for you, some VV spaces, and yeah, and then once you reach tier 3, you get into the arcade section. I don't know if you guys have that open. Do you guys have the arcade at the bottom?
Let's see. Fan zone?
Yeah,
oh, here it is.
We have it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there you go. So the XP, so what you would do is go to the VXP coins exchange.
Okay.
So that's open on Tuesdays, and on Tuesdays you could exchange. You see how this guy put VXP to VAC 50,000?
Yeah.
So he exchanged his XP to arcade coins, and once he did that, his ranking went down automatically. So his ranking goes down.
Yeah.
He got the coins, and now he goes to the arcade shop. And if you type in oh well, it's already there. So that's you scroll down a little bit, you'll see the stuff inside the arcade shop. You see,
like this T-shirt.
Yeah, so people could buy that T-shirt for 40,000 arcade coins, or 88,000. That's a signed, autographed comic. So like people could buy that, redeem it with the arcade coins.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, so activity really matters. I mean, you could literally get phygital from having activity in the Discord.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get even more merch. I got some shirts coming in, some really cool shirts from New York coming in.
Nice.
So I'm gonna put like some gift cards in there, like Apple gift cards and Google Store, and put gift cards in there, and just try to give back as much as possible.
How do you check your XP again?
So you go to rank check in the general section.
Back to general.
Yeah, right there, rank check.
Just type this in, right?
Yeah, you would type in rank.
Exclamation mark.
Yeah, exclamation mark. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So then you need like 695 XP in order to reach the next level.
Okay.
Yeah. So level 25, you get to tier 3.
Okay.
But yeah, and then you could like look at the, what is it? Change? No, not the change background. Let me see. Oh, you could. I think there's another. Oh, go to the pin messages at the top. You see, there's like a little pin. No, right
on the top right. Yeah.
Yeah, on the top.
In the middle.
Up. Yeah,
up.
in the middle.
Yeah,
up.
Above. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. Pin messages. Yeah. So a lot of channels have pin messages. So there's a leaderboard right there. You click there, and then you scroll, and you'll see those. That's the leaderboard.
Gotcha.
So does the leaderboard do anything, or is it is it based on the VXP, or do you have like rewards for different levels?
It's based on the VXP. So the top 50 people in the server, they're called Kiwis. They're the Kiwi tribe. Mm-hmm. So they get some cool giveaways separately. We have the Master Collector Club in there. We have the Gold Logo Club. So these are like there's different channels that you can't see unless you have that badge, and we run giveaways there for them
Cool.
as well. And we're gonna be ramping that up as well with like some official merch and stuff.
Cool.
That's very cool.
So I guess we're through the second. Or no, you got still fan zone here. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the VV spaces where you see people talking there. We got Jags, Jaco, they're all chilling there in the market voice chat. Yeah, so these are voice spaces that you could go in just to talk about comics, just to talk about, and that's the community stage I was setting you up
Mhm.
there. So that would be where you guys, like, if you wanted to do hold a stage, like, you could reserve it. You know, anybody that wants to reserve it can.
Okay.
Okay, that's good to know.
And then, so this is the fan zone. So we have, you guys don't have a club. So what would you guys like to be? Art club, comic club, or Disney club?
Well, I think Disney Club.
Yeah, Disney Club.
So if you go to the Disney channel and then tag me there, just tag me, and then I'll.
Oh, I think I'm in it. Maybe. Oh no.
No, if you were, yeah, it would be all right. So then I'll go right here, manage. So you're in the chess club.
Yeah.
And now you're in the Disney club right now. So you
And I
see,
got poker.
see how it popped up now?
Oh yeah, you got a castle now.
Now you have Disney club.
Perfect.
Here. So
Perfect.
that channel just came up now for you. And now, like, we run, there's a more in-depth conversation in those, like, people that are really, you know, into Disney. They talk about different stuff in there. Magic is always chilling in there, giving alpha about Disney stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and we do giveaways as well for each club. So we have a comic club, Disney club, art club. There's a Star Wars club. There's all sorts of, like, little clubs that you could find your people wherever, you know, wherever
Cool.
you are.
Amazing. And question for you: how many mods are there in total? That, like, how many mods do you need to run this?
Okay, so in the height of all of this, like, before I was in charge, so I've been here for 3 years. 2 years I was a moderator myself. In November, I'm about to make a year as an employee. So when I first got here in the Bull, like, during the crazy season, like, we had 30 plus mods.
Wow.
That's at one time, like, that's at the peak. It was just crazy madness in here. It wasn't really organized. It was crazy. Right
So-
now we have 19 mods. The way I think about it is there's 24 hours in a day, and I would like at least a mod around for an hour a day, you know.
Right. So you're short just a little bit.
I am, but we have such an efficient, really good team that they make up for that extra time. But at the end of the day, these people are volunteers,
Mhm.
and you know, if it was employee based, like, there would be less employees, right? Like, and then it would be more of a job type of thing. But since it's volunteer, it's a different type of thing. So we need help in there.
So of your 19 mods, even of your 30 mods, who's the worst one? The worst mod that you could think of.
So the unanimous decision is Puddin' Cheeks from it's like a well-known thing that he's the worst mod that we have. But you know, and him being the worst mod, he is also an excellent mod. So that tells you a lot. Like, our worst mod is amazing. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think, like, what we wanted to talk to you about now, we wanted to go over the Discord, Great Beginner's Guide. You know, I learned a lot from this. I'm not super active in the VV Discord myself, but I'm realizing that there's a lot of things that I should be active in because there's a lot of benefits that I can have. But I was curious going into the future now, right?
Yeah.
Like, we know the Veveverse will eventually come, and it is a social environment. We have done a video on this before where we talked about the Veveverse, and we talked about how in many ways it's going to be similar to like a Discord. It's going to require moderation. It's going to need some kind of I called in the video a police, okay? But it doesn't have to be seen necessarily just for moderating bad actors. It could be also moderating support and moderating anything else, just like you'd be moderating a Discord. So I have a lot of questions. Let's just start off by asking you, what have you thought of? What are your opinion on that kind of moderation in the Veveverse? What's your opinion on how it's going to look and how it's going to be?
So those details are still getting ironed out right now. But I could just go based on the experience that I have in a live server. And I would say, like, this is a 18 and over app, right? But when we're in a social environment, and like us right now, we're being PG-13, right? Like, because that's just the right thing to do. If I go to a job interview, like, there's a place and time for everything. If you have a personal space with your boys in your vault and you're all hanging out, that's a completely different thing. But if you're in a public space, or in a Veve place, or you know what I mean, and we have to be PG with each other, just to be respectful. We don't need to talk about certain subjects. There's a lot of things that happen around the world that we just don't need to talk about in this environment. If you want to talk about those stuff, there's a bunch of platforms to do so. So there's just certain etiquette that just makes things work better. It's not that we want to censor or anything. It's just to create an environment that people all feel comfortable in joining. I also, I could see maybe somebody ping. Let's say you guys are having a party at your place, right? And somebody's getting a little out of control in your party. Like, you could ping a mod. That's something that I would love to happen. Like, you could ping, maybe not have a mod there with you, but you could ping somebody like, yo, this guy's getting a little crazy. We need help. Something like that.
Okay, so I mean, we know obviously the Discord, there's a history with it, and a lot of community and back and forth, and there's a line that is faded. It's something that people have crossed and people haven't crossed, and there's been banning and all of this stuff. When the Veveverse comes out, first of all, two-part question: is the Veveverse going to replace the Discord? And second question is, are all the people who've been banned from Discord allowed to enter into the Veveverse as a fresh start?
So the Veveverse is a fresh start for all of us. The Discord I don't believe will go away. I think it'll transform into something else, more like a support, like a live support type of place, information, links and stuff like that. But we reviewed. There was a lot of mistakes made a long time ago. Like, a lot of the moderation, like I said, has been evolving. So, like, there was mistakes made on our side as well. Maybe, if people have a bad day, maybe they don't need to be banned. Maybe we could just talk to them, and just kind of like see if they're okay, mute them for a couple of days, and then they could come back. So, like, we went back all the way to 2021, reviewed a bunch of accounts, and we've unbanned a bunch of those people from. And so the closer we get to the present date, the less mistakes there was in banning people. But further back, there were mistakes made, and those have been rectified. So if you are from back in the days, you might want to check your Discord, because you might be back.
That's good to know.
So another question is, will there be any continuation of tiers and ranking from the Discord in the Veveverse? Will there even be some kind of ranking system in the Veveverse? Is there any correlation between what we're seeing on Discord and what's going to happen in the Veveverse?
Well, that is what I am pushing myself. I am a member of the community. I've been here since the beginning. I feel like I know what we want. I feel like I know what makes us happy and what we want to see. And there's a lot of things in the Discord that, if they don't translate like one-to-one, like if it doesn't transfer, at least it's like a proof of concept that I could show Veve like this works, like the VXP is working with the arcade coins. Like maybe it won't be exactly the same, but we could do something based on the stuff that we're doing here. I would like our badges, like the badges, like if you're in the Disney Club right now, I would like that to transfer. Like you have your Disney, you're still in the Disney Club from the Discord, so there is certain things that I hope can happen like that, and I am pushing for that every day, and I'm doing my best with that. But yeah, at the moment it's more of a proof of concept and more of so I can show Veve what the community does, like grinding and what they want to get merchandise and what they want to see, like that type of stuff.
So you mentioned that you want to do what the community wants. So I have to ask you, the biggest bro just ask you about your karaoke talents. So I think they want to know about your karaoke talents.
Oh man, I love karaoke. That's in my. I grew up with a very talented sister, and my sister sings amazingly. So I kind of always I went into art. So I'm a painter. I like painting and sculptures and stuff like that. So like I didn't want to compete against my sister because she's so good. So like one day I just said, you know what? I'm gonna take a couple shots and get on that stage. And then I was just hooked ever since. So I just love it.
So you have karaoke in the Discord from time to time?
We did an open mic. I have never sang for the karaoke. I have sang in like the Alex, the spaces that Alex used to hold. The maze. I used to sing on there, but I have not sang for the Discord.
We need a karaoke club.
Have you heard our singles?
Have you heard us?
No.
we have a couple of Joe has one and I have one of a YouTube video.
Well,
mine's actually a song about the Veveverse. I'll send it to you. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Oh, I want to hear it, man.
But we did it for the fan, right? We did it for the fan.
Heck yeah.
So awesome. We'll send it over to you. So I think this is an important question because we've heard, obviously, we are very connected to the community as well. We obviously heard many of the concerns and complaints about being banned on the Discord. Yeah. Now, with the Veveverse, though, I feel like it's a new level. Like, I feel like you're going to get banned from the Discord. Really, when it comes to the Veve app, you're losing out on some benefits, but not necessarily that many. But if you get banned in the Veveverse, which is it's something that a lot of people are buying collectibles right now so they can use them in the Veveverse and kind of be part of that metaverse experience, it could be a severe punishment. Yeah. Is there going to be an enhanced, like, almost like a jury system? Yeah, that was the video, by the way, Veve Jail. Is there going to be like a jury system? Is it going to be 3 strikes? Is there going to be a way that you can kind of appeal it? Like, how's that going to work?
So all those, like I said, those details have to still be worked on for the Veveverse, but I could tell you how it works in the Discord. And in the Discord, there's a protocol. Like you get warned, then you get formally warned, then you get muted. Then if you come back from the mute and you're still acting crazy, then depending on your tier, like, so if you're a lower ranking person, like you don't, nowadays you don't really know when somebody has 10 accounts or 5 accounts. You don't really know if you're getting trolled. So like, to me, the higher ranking you are, the higher MCP, the more I can, like, benefit of the doubt, more I could reach out to you and talk to you and be like, hey, is everything okay? But if like you're a random new user that just made the account, like you just made the account to go in the Veveverse and troll people, those people, it's a different type of, we're not gonna just sit there and be like pampering to a person, you know what I mean?
You gotta earn your stripes, kind of thing. Yeah,
I mean, it's a lot of people. You, like I said, you don't really know who's making these accounts, and I want you guys to have a good experience. And for that to happen, I need to separate the trolls from you guys. Now, if you guys want to troll each other and you guys are all master collectors, that's a different thing, and you guys are happy, and and maybe you have an argument with another master collector or something, like, I'll go the extra mile for people that care in the community. I will, like, my thing is not to ban somebody. I know how much it means to people. I'm not here to do that. Like, we're here to have fun. But if you like, one thing that's really a no-no for me at least is like perverted stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just none of us, it doesn't matter what NFT project you're in, it doesn't matter where you are, if we don't keep that on the down low, like we're gonna scare half of the population away, you know.
Yeah.
So that's something that's important to me. There's no way we're gonna onboard masses. There's no way that's gonna happen if it's not, if we're not accepting of the other half of the world, you know. So that's just something that, you know. And think about it, you're in the Veveverse now, you're gonna have an avatar. It's not the same. Like, let's say someone is harassing you guys on Twitter, you could just block them or whatever, but in the Veveverse, that avatar could be like harassing you, like going, like actually punching you, like you guys do, you know, like actually being in your space. You know, what if you're,
We're
what
gonna
if,
get banned, Rob, just for our air punches.
yeah,
We're gonna ban for backdoor boxing matches.
yeah, what if there's a young lady in the Veveverse that's just trying to hang out, and then there's like guys like harassing her, like
Mhm.
those type of things happen in a 2D space, in our space of just chatting. Imagine with an avatar, you know, it's a next level. So, you know, as long as people can just be respectful of each other, like it's just being a human being, you know, like just treat each other with respect. We're here to create bonds and collect fun stuff together, you know, like it's not that serious. We don't have to like take it overboard and cross any lines. And yeah, I mean, as long as people are just chilling, it doesn't matter who you are. There's people in our Discord. You guys saw the venting. Like, there's people in that venting that they say what they gotta say, you know. And I'm not there to shut them up or ban them. Like, hey, don't say something bad about Vivi. Ban you. Like, no, that's not how it is. But those people, I could tell that they care because they're in there every day. They're in there in the venting. They're so even if they're not happy, they, I know they care, you know. So those type of people that care will always like go for the extra mile. And I always, at least from my end, I will always, I'll be in your DMs, I'll be asking you what I could do to help. I'll be there. But if it's somebody that I know has no regard for the community, doesn't give any like a crap about anybody, then I'm not, I can't put that energy to them because I need that energy for you guys.
Cool.
Yeah, that's no, I feel like, you know, when someone's behind a keyboard, or you don't have to look them in the eye, maybe it's a bit easier to be disrespectful, right? The trolls, and, you know, say certain things. It may not be as easy. Maybe people will feel differently in the Veveverse. I doubt it though, because it's still a metaverse, right? Like, you're not actually eye to eye contact.
Yeah.
But we'll see how people feel about that. The Veveverse is also going to have different functions. I know you don't know exactly how it's going to work, but, you know, is there any kind of restrictions on, like, you know, we heard about music, right? Like, you're able to put music in there. Like, Joe and I are going to be able to do live streams in there. So is there going to be moderation of, like, not just like these social interactions, but like, if
Copyright.
you know, like copyright, or like let's say me and him want to do a YouTube video and, like, we're talking about something, like, how does that, do you have an idea, even though I know you say you haven't nailed down the details yet, do you have an idea of how you think that would work?
There's definitely going to be some type of vetting process of, like, especially copyright images and stuff like that. We have to be very careful with that in the Veveverse. But we'll supply images and supply cool things. And if you go through a vetting, I mean, they already announced, Dan had said in Anaheim that you'll be able to bring NFTs. Like, you'll be able to bring your superstar NFT stuff, you know.
Star Boys.
Yeah, but those things, you know, that would pass a vetting. You know, you guys aren't doing anything crazy, disrespectful, or nothing crazy like that. You know, so yeah, you, as long as you're following the guidelines, you should be good. And there will be a vetting process. I don't know exactly who is vetting, how. Even if there's maybe an AI, I don't know how things like that get vetted exactly, but we're gonna find out.
You know, it's funny because our Star Boys, some of them are Moon Boys, some of them are Futters.
Yeah,
so it'd
something
be funny
for everybody.
Are you guys gonna ban the Futters and let the Moon Boys in? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, honestly, I don't really for footers. I have no ill will towards anybody, man, and honestly, I would love to talk to people like that and see why you're feeling a certain way and how we could help.
That's a footer right there.
There's a footer right there.
He's angry.
There's a footer right there.
That's awesome. That's hilarious.
But we got the moon boy right here, though. We got it. We can balance it out. We can balance it out, right?
There you go.
So, well, we're hitting 45 minutes here. I think we learned a lot from this interview. I think it was really, really great interview, at least for me, because again, I'm not super active in the Discord. I pop in every once in a while, but I'm missing out on all these things in the community that I can be joining in. And I think that everybody watching right now, I hope everybody learns something from this.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll see soon what will happen in the future. By the way, just so you know, if you need those arcade coins, if you ever need a giveaway, we are willing to give away a hat. Okay, if you're looking for a giveaway, we don't mind giving away a hat to somebody who is willing to spend their hard-earned points on it. So we'll just throw it out there for you if you're ever looking for any like specific content creator IP.
we actually we have a bunch of artists in the community. I know you guys have met. Like, there's a lot of creative people in our community, and they have donated stuff like hoodies. Exidol, my friend Exidol out there, he donated a hoodie, and that thing got picked up like really quick. So it's crazy. People will spend their experience points and for stuff that's cool, man. We've put Funko Pops in there.
Oh, nice.
I've put stuff out of my own basketball card collection in there.
Nice.
Yeah. There you
I
go.
think there is a kid's asking about the Veveverse. There's no date on the next phase, is there? On
the next wave. So there's some glitches getting fixed. I could tell you, like, in the Discord, the Veveverse beta group is there. Like, you guys can't see them.
There's their own chat or whatever.
Yeah, they have their own section. They share their videos and pictures.
Yeah,
it's
very
pretty
cool.
Pretty amazing.
We're getting excited, and the new changes you got going on in the Discord, they get us excited for the Veveverse because we feel like that's like just an extension of the Discord, and I think we kind of learned that today. Also, if anyone's ever going for a Veve drop, I mean, sounds like the Discord is the place to be for a drop day, drop show, because you actually have a chance to win Veve collectibles during the drop show. So I mean, if you're going to be going for the drop, you're going to be trying to listen to some content, definitely check out the Discord and make sure that you at least give it a try and see if it's something for you, because why not have a chance to win a collectible? You're going for collectibles anyways.
Yep. And even if you don't get a collectible, you could get a bunch of VXP during the there's like a bunch of mini games. We give you a lot of XP, and then you guys exchange it, and then that's it. Yeah, man. Thank you guys. I mean, this has been awesome. I've never been on YouTube before, but this week I've been, kind of busy, and I really love it. And thank you guys for putting so much hard work, and your community is thriving and growing, and I'm happy for you guys, and I hope everything turns out well.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on, and again, really appreciate you coming on. And by the way, Joe and I were talking about this when we first had the idea to bring you on the interview, was because we feel that you're kind of an unsung hero in a sense that you do a lot of work behind the scenes. You're not really, your face isn't really around. You're in the Discord, but you're not actually, that in front of everyone's, front of their mind. What do they say? Out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. So we wanted to put the spotlight on you. Obviously, you have quite a big moderator team. It's confirmed that Puddin Cheeks is the worst mod. So we all know about him because he's on the worst end of the spectrum. But there's lots of mods in there that we know them by name but not by face. So we wanted to put the spotlight on you. Of course, great job with the community. Thank you for coming on and sharing your insights with us. We hope that as more time goes on, as the Discord evolves and as the Veveverse evolves, we can maybe do this again one time in the future. And for everybody else, make sure you go on Twitter, give Eagle Eye. It's at Eagle Eye EY 4740. Give them a follow, and actually, more importantly, maybe go on Discord and participate a little bit more. Joe, should we do our final sign off here with our usual guest send off?
What do I do?
Standing ovation. There's no punches being thrown right now.
No punches. Good job. Good job. A lot. Very informative. And guys, before you go, if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button. Join the superstar fam. Hit the bell notification button. See every single video, every single day. We do not miss. We post every single day, and we will not stop. We don't know how to stop. Also, superstar VIPs. Thank you guys all so much for your support. Take care, and we will see you next one. Bye bye.
Love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.